Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make rainbow cinnamon rolls. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, grab yourself a mixing bowl and place in your flour and salt. Mix the two together until they are combined. You can then go ahead and add in the remaining ingredients, which include your sugar, your dried yeast, your milk powder, then your wet ingredients, which are your egg, your butter, and your water. And if you really fancy it, you can add a teaspoon of vanilla, but this is completely optional. But it really does add to the recipe. And then mix it on a low speed for around 2 minutes, mixing for a further 4 to 6 minutes on a medium-high speed, just until a clear dough forms, and it should pull away from the bowl like this. Once you've got that, you can then scale it, and I split mine into 6 as we're doing the colours of the rainbow, and a rainbow has stereotypically 6 colours. So scale the dough, colour it, and then leave it to prove until it's doubled in size. Then roll out into these sausage shapes, and then just roll it out with a rolling pin until you have different layers, and they don't need to be perfect. As the cinnamon rolls, once you cut them, you'll have various different layers. You can then go ahead and top the dough with some butter, which is just room temperature, or you can warm it in the microwave to be a little bit more spreadable, but get as much butter on there, covering as much of the top layer of dough as possible. Then top that with your light brown sugar and just get an even coating all over. And on top of that, you'll just want to dust over some ground cinnamon. I use a lot because I like a lot, but you can use as much or as little as you'd like. Then slice it up into 8 portions. I find it easier to go half, half, half and half. So half the dough until you've got 8 pieces, but you can do it however you'd like. And on the end pieces, you might realise they're a bit thicker. I cut away the neat edges and just throw that away, but then roll them up and repeat the process until you have all of your cinnamon rolls rolled up, and you should be able to see the whole rainbow colour going throughout. You can then go ahead and place your cinnamon rolls into a 9 by 13 inch cake tin or a pan which has been lined with some parchment paper, and just space them out so there's a gap, as these do prove up and they do batch together, which is what you're looking for when you're making cinnamon rolls. For me personally anyway, but I know not everybody likes them batching together. And as you can tell, some of my cinnamon rolls are slightly smaller. Don't worry, once they prove up, it will turn out absolutely fine, it always does. And here is what they look like up close. So cover with some cling film and leave somewhere warm for around an hour until they are doubled in size. Once they've doubled in size, they should look a little bit more like this. As you can tell, you've got various colours and they look great. So while you're waiting for your rolls to bake, you can make the cream cheese icing. Place all of your ingredients into a food processor, not forgetting to add the red food colouring. Pulse and mix together until it is thick and spreadable, with no traces of a single ingredient. Set aside until needed later on. Then your rolls should look like this once they are baked and cooled. You can go ahead and just, you can make them the day before and ice them the following day, or you don't need to ice them all, but I like to add a icing. I attempted, to pipe a heart on top of each cinnamon roll. Some look more like hearts, some look more like, I don't know. But then just spread and level it out as best as you possibly can. It doesn't need to be perfect, and you don't need to do a heart shape, but it's trying to spread a little bit of love with my favourite baked good, what can I say. Then on top of each heart, I decided to add some rainbow sprinkles just to further enhance that rainbow effect, and just because I had some spare and wanted to use them up. So here are what the cinnamon rolls look like once they are baked and cooled. As you can tell, you can see the rainbow a little bit, but not majorly. It's not until you cut into it, but you do get to see some of the colours from the outside, but I feel like the colours are much better on the inside. So here is what the inside looks like. You do see every colour, some more than others, but hey, they're all still there. So thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me. And I'll be back again very soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog and links to all my social media, so don't forget to go and follow me over on there. But that's all for today, I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.